we got this Tesla here getting loaded later, going to Phoenix actually to help these guys out. They had to drop their car off before they needed to, because they had to head out before yeah. Auto transport world is like a market. It's just a giant market, okay? This isn't FedEx. It's not UPS. There's not trucks sitting around the corner waiting to come pick your car up. Montway doesn't have trucks. Roadrunner doesn't have trucks. None of these big brokers have trucks. They're just dependent on the market to move your car. That's it, okay? It's such a totally misunderstood industry. You have to pay what the market demands. That's it. It's that simple, okay? There's going to be highs and lows. There could be a point in time that just randomly spikes where maybe there's a high volume of cars that need to move out of an area. Sometimes it happens with like Vegas car shows. It was like 50 cars that need to move out of one area and there's not enough trucks. But generally in that case there are enough trucks because they all moved them to Vegas. So they're all still sitting there waiting. But I'm just saying, in certain instances there are these little events that happen where there's a high demand to move vehicles. There's not enough trucks. Guess what? Prices go up. Supply and demand, okay? That's what it is. No one's guaranteeing these brokers rates. No one's guaranteeing you rates. The only kind of auto transport rates that even get sort of like locked in are like between like dealers and manufacturers, like for instance Tesla, what I'm sitting in right now, you know? I know for a fact that my buddy hauled for Tesla. He had guaranteed rates and they were actually very high, okay? Because that's what it costs to guarantee times and deliveries. It costs manufacturers, it costs the transporters. You know, it's a different deal. It's a different ball game altogether. When you're trying to do econ quotes, this is completely market based. So when your car's not moving, it's not moving because you're not paying market pricing. I'm sorry. When you pay market pricing, it'll get moved in 24 to 36 hours. I mean, almost every time. The only exception to that rule is maybe if you're sitting in, like I've talked about, Durango or, you know, a remote location somewhere that's way off the beaten path. You might not be able, even if you're paying a good rate, it might take a couple days to get that car picked up. All right. But far and away, the number one reason why you're sitting around wondering when your damn car's gonna get picked up is because whoever you're working with posted their car way too fucking low and it's just not happening, even though you got quoted a competitive rate and you're like, hey, this should move the car. Well, they're trying to squeeze all the cash they can out of it. That's why it's not moving, okay? And on the other hand of the totem pole, the desperate whoever individual that you're doing business with quoted you such a low price, it's never gonna happen. There's like 100. I was looking online today, there's like 300 cars coming out of California going to Illinois, you know. He wants me to move his car out of California, and it's, you know, all these people like are just so shocked and surprised when I talk to them because they don't understand. Nobody ever tells them what's actually freaking happening. Okay? That's what's happening. It's not moving because you're not paying the market rate. And I'm sure no matter how many YouTube videos I do, I'm going to get a call tomorrow and next week and next month telling me they got a quote from Danny Johnson in Sycamore, you know, Indiana, some place that doesn't exist. Who knows? Telling them they'll get their car shipped from, you know, Fredericksburg, Virginia to San Francisco, California for $700. Does that even sound reasonable? But I'm just saying, like, it's market based. It's market based pricing. Nothing moves unless it's market pricing. Or unless it just happens, you get lucky and there's like a desperate carrier rolling through the area, okay? If you want anything moved in a timely fashion, you have to pay market price. That's just what it is, you know? I can't change it. I don't have a magic wand to make that happen, and neither does anybody else. You know, you can go on 5 million websites. I I had two KC Royals players. I think it was like last year. You know, they wanted the guy bought a brand new Lamborghini for his girlfriend. Literally calls up, wants a Lambo shipped, wants to carry it at $500K insurance, wants it picked up the next day, and is like thinking he's gonna pay peanuts. No. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the Ferrari dealer. I'm gonna call Boardwalk." Okay, go ahead, call. Boardwalk posts the car for like 70 cents a mile. Not a single truck around the country called him. I mean, people think there's some secret. Okay, there's no secret. Call whoever you want. Seriously. I mean, it is what it is. You have to pay market pricing, and if you want expedited shipments, kind of like when you go to FedEx and you got to pay, I don't know, a shit ton more to have something overnighted or picked up immediately. It's the same deal here. Now I get Amazon Prime. Guess what? Amazon Prime's delivering little pistachios to your door. They're delivering little packages. They're not delivering vehicles. You see Amazon delivering cars? No, they're not delivering cars. Funny thing. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.